right, great to see everyone again. Really appreciate, you know, you guys being here. Obviously appreciate the fans. Today at practice, they gave a little juice, a little energy out there. So really a lot of juice, a lot of energy. That was really cool. I know the players were talking about that. They were really excited about that. So again, a couple of practices in, guys are really, really into the details right now. And today was the first day of pads, so that was outstanding. You know, a really good first day of pads. So, I mean, with that, we'll open it up to questions. But it was a really good practice. A lot of situations in there, especially for us on punt. I think you guys saw that. So go ahead.
Do you see your punt returners working kind of having to adjust to 2021?
Yeah, they actually. Yeah, Jason. That's a good question because most of the returners right now are talking about the flight of his ball and how it travels differently. And when having two punters in camp right now with Corliss, the spin is different with a lefty punter as well. So they say Torrey's footballs hang up there quite a bit, and they're just a little bit. They're both hard to catch, but like he has a lot of tricks in his bag, like you guys have seen, and he's doing an outstanding job. And our returners are getting better, and there's a lot of competition there. So this will ramp up here and be exciting as we go into the preseason.
Go ahead, Larry.
How challenging is it to catch a punter when he's left-footed like that? How much different is it?
Yeah, it's different just because the spin and usually lefties have a natural drop at the end of it as well. So um, there are more lefties now in the league than there's been in the past, but most of the time guys are used to catching a right-footed punter. So it just spins different and it can tell on you at the very end. So punting has really grown in terms of just the types of kicks that people can do. It's not the just normal nose up, nose down anymore. So it's been really challenging for returners in this league, and I think it's just the growth and the evolution, of the position.
Last time we talked to you, you were talking about Bayless, about how you think he could be a real weapon in this new kickoff landscape that we're in. What is it about just the ability to read blocks and to do some different things as opposed to, just with the new rules that you think benefit him?
Yeah, I just think with a player like, his size, 6 foot, 200 plus pounds that can run a 4.31, like they don't make guys like that every day, with that type of speed and that type of size. So him having the ball in his hand 4 or 5 more times a game gives him a chance to bring some excitement and some really good field position. We're hoping, for Caleb or whoever the returner is back there. But the shorter fields that we can give Caleb, the better chance we have to win games because field position, football is a territorial battle, and it's all about field position. And that's where special teams plays a critical role, that if they can shorten the fields for the offense and create long fields, i.e. guys like Torrey, some of those balls he put at the 1 yard line today, now you're not driving 99 yards on Flus and Coach Washington. It's not happening. So that's the type of things we're striving for, and that's the type of unit we want to build to add value to the rest of the team.
See Roma Dunze returning punts out there. Is there a discussion that you guys have over this is a valuable, obviously, offensive player? Do we want to risk him on special teams? Is that part of the conversation when deciding if Roma Dunze will be the punt returner?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's always a conversation for any player you put in any position, no matter if it's offense, defense, or kick. And I do understand your question with him being a top 10 pick and having punt return value. But everyone's back there working right now. So nothing's set in stone of who's going to be the punt returner. I mean, we got Rome, we got DeAndre Carter, we got Pettis, we got Valus, we got Stroman, we got Tyreek, who's itching, right? He told you guys that, and he's our number 1 corner. So he's itching. DJ Moore does it. So we just training them all because guess what? We never know what situation we're going to be in a football game. So we got to get all of them ready. I don't know who the guy's going to be.
How do you think you'll make the decision? What do you expect that you're looking for a person that does emerge?
Yeah, confidence. Fearless is the number 1 trait, being fearless in a punt returner. So you got to be fearless and you got to have confidence. Those things you got to have before you ever step on the field. And then when we get on the field, the number 1 thing is ball security. So we need somebody that's going to take care of the football and give us the best field position. Those are the things I'm looking for.
Coach, now that we're less than a week away from an actual game where you have to take the kickoff team out there, what's your level of comfort with what you think you can expect with the new kickoff versus what's still unknown?
Yeah, I think, when you think about it, it's exciting, and I think your question is really is really it's really the answer because like the unknown is what everybody's excited for. So I mean, what I expect is a lot more returns. I know the players are extremely excited about it. I know we're extremely excited to coach it and see what it is to be a part of something that's basically revolutionizing the game. You know what I mean? So to be a part of that is special, and our guys are really excited about it. So it's going to be fun. And we haven't tackled to the ground, obviously. We haven't done it in any live action. So the first one will be obviously us in Houston. So I know our guys are really excited about that. And we're practicing kickoff return tomorrow. So it should be a good day.
Yeah, the game's basically on an island because it's the only game the first week of the preseason. I mean, how much you think you're going to hear a lot of feedback from other coaches around the league? I'm sure everybody's going to be watching it very closely.
Yeah, I think everybody. I mean, really, you're getting a lot of texts now about everybody that's going to be watching it from the different coaches, and we're going to watch the preseason as well, more in depth than we've ever watched it. At times, coaches kind of watch the preseason. That's offense, defense, and special teams. But people don't really do anything in the preseason, a ton of stuff, because they want to try to, play their cards close to the vest. But this preseason, I think you're gonna have to experiment with it. So we're gonna see some more different things on kickoff. So I'm excited as heck for it. And really, like honestly, the players and coaches have been practicing this formation. It's a condensed kickoff return formation. That's the way we practice. That's the way we practice for, I don't know. I've been in the league 18 years, and probably for probably about 15 of those years, we've practiced the way this is going to actually play out because we want to save guys' legs with the running. So it's just something that we're gonna have to see how it plays out.
Have you decided for yourself what the body types that you're looking for are? Are you going to still be experimenting with that as you go through the preseason, or you kind of figured that out? And have you kind of conveyed some of that to the players about what spots may be open where years past maybe they weren't?
Yeah, we think that the body type is definitely a discussion, and I'm gonna keep experimenting with it. So right now, I'm training all the body types. I'm training skill position, and I'm training what we call big skill because they don't like to be called bigs. So training. So we're training everyone, and then it's just a wide open competition for the best man to win.
Is there enough of an unknown that you think maybe somebody in the league might find a quirk or a loophole that will put them far ahead of everybody else as far as production, just because it's nobody really knows?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know. And no one knows. I know this: if you got a good returner, you got a chance. And this division got good returners. So if you got somebody with the ball in their hand that can break tackles and can get the ball past the 30, 35-yard line on a consistent basis with 4.3 speed, like I said, like those guys that we play in purple, like you got guys like that, then you always got a chance. Better your players are, the better chance you got to be successful.
Richard, as it relates to Toy, what in your mind qualifies as a productive training camp and a productive preseason for a rookie punter?
Yeah, I just want to see guys get better. Like had the I've had the ability, or I guess I should say, I've been lucky enough to be around four different rookie punters in my career. One of them being Bradley Pinion, another one Mitch Wisnowski, obviously Trent Gill, and then now Torrey Taylor. So what I want to see from rookies is just get better every day. Like we pick one thing, we work on it, and I think Coach Flus may have told you guys this already, but like we pick a couple things throughout the last stack of practices. We call them stacks. We take the off day, we focus on one thing, because with specialists, people try to change 2 and 3 different things. It's too many moving parts. So we focus on one thing and we want to get better at it. And we focused on one thing with him this week, and he delivered above and beyond, executed on that today. So we're just looking for that each day.
What was that one thing?
Yeah, I can't disclose exactly what it. Yeah, no, he was awesome. Yeah, I can't disclose it, what we talked about, but it's basically just consistency. Yeah, I don't want to talk about every little detail of it, but just I don't want to bore everybody either. Just consistency. All right. Good. All right. Thanks.